Hello everybody, my name is Jerry Charlton and we're going to have a look at detached homes today. This chart here is the current market and it's broken up into price range, number of active listings, sold listings in the last 30 days, and you can see that the total market has 2,152 listings, 827 have sold in the last 30 days. So about 40% of the listings. That means 60% didn't sell. So they call it a balanced market, but it's kind of in favor of buyers right now. So this is just a quick snapshot of the market today, December 2nd, 2025. This chart here is just the last 10 years average prices by property type: detached home, townhome, and condo. And you can see the winner is detached homes by a long shot. And that just proves it's a great place to invest. This chart we call the active, pending, and sold chart. And it's by price range and size of home along the bottom, square feet. We have a trend line showing where most of the activity is for the sold listings, and a range on either side of that. And then we see all these listings that are outside of the normal range, the active range. And the ones below will be ones that probably need a lot of work. And the ones above probably had a lot of work done. And then you've got your average ones. So without looking at all the details and new windows, new shingles, and new furnace and all that sort of stuff, if we're just looking, we want to focus on buying low. This is a chart that we use. We're just looking for those ones that are below. We're looking for the red triangles that show up below the trend price range. These are interesting charts. These charts are like the evolution of a community. Each dot is an actual sale by date and by price sold. And this chart is for Acadia community in South Calgary. You can see early on that the spread between the highs and the low prices were pretty close together for the 90s and half the 2000s. And then they started to separate a bit. The prices took a big jump in 2008, and then they stepped back a little bit in 2020, start of COVID, and then they've gone up since then. So you're seeing every sale that's been recorded on the MLS system over time, by price and by date. And what we can see is the highs get higher and the lows get higher as well. But there's a spread, a widening gap between the high prices and the low prices. And if you're interested in buying real estate as an investment, this chart is kind of like an unfair advantage. You know where to buy. You know where to buy with a margin of safety. You don't even bother looking at homes above your low points. And each community in Calgary is a little bit different. Like this one is for Acadia, and the chart we just saw was also for Acadia. So you can see how they can work together to help you find and buy undervalued properties, single family homes in Calgary. Now we're just going to take a quick look at some other communities. Castle Ridge, we have the same two charts. My website has charts for over 160 communities. So again, here's one for Fairview, an older community, lots of opportunities there. Glenbrook, here's their active market and the historical market. It's a way to think about these charts. The first chart is always the active, pending, sold. It's what's happening today. And the next chart is what's happened over time in that neighborhood, how the neighborhood has evolved, how the prices have spread out from low to high. Haysboro is a great community to find undervalued properties. If you know what you're looking for, if you know the data, and you can find all of this on my website, jerrycharlton.com. That's jerrycharlton.com. Lake Bonavista. All these charts are available, as well as the active listings. So if you see a red triangle and you want more information, all the information on that exact property, you can find that on my website along with these charts, all on a single page, all to make your life that much easier. Instead of looking all over the place, you start to throw darts at the bullseye.